Hello, everybody.
Hello, hello, hello.
How's everybody doing this fine afternoon? I am doing pretty good. Jordan is home for the rest of the day, so he's got Noelle with him downstairs, and she will not be here to bother us.
Maybe.
Hopefully. Well, he closed the door, and the child thing is on the outside doorknob of this door, so she won't be able to come back in here. Not on her own, anyways.
But what is a meadow stream without a toddler jumping on you?
I know. You guys are just gonna have to learn to live without it this time. All right,
Yep.
let's say hello to the peoples.
Look at all the people.
We
At
got
all the people.
Jay saying he was first with a Y. Devin's here. Hello, Devin. It's not a stream without you here. An okay word is here. Hello. And Novel Nana is here, kind of. Hopefully, you can be here for a couple sprints. And Natalie is here. Hello. And Auntie Spence is here. Hello. And SM Ryan, the writer. I don't think I've seen you on my stream before, so welcome and thank you for being here. And Kaylee is here. Hello.
You went through them too fast. Now we have to vamp.
All right, let's do it again. I'm used to having a few more people than I have at the moment, so I'm used to having to go through them quickly. So sorry. I went too
Uh, I think that is because, was it Words in Melanin or Writing in Melanin is doing a stream right now as well.
fast.
So a lot of people are over there, and a bunch of people will probably split, uh, you know, see both, but
Right. Well, that's okay. If
not
there's another stream going on, then that's cool.
not all the stream jumpers know how to dual stream.
Right.
They're not
Okay.
veterans.
I need to get this timer ready to go. And then when we're actually, no, don't start. Damn
Don't start with me, timer.
it. And then when we're actually ready to do a sprint, it's there and ready. Haley, I don't know what I'm doing today. Me
Mood.
either. That's like the theme for my entire life. So,
I might actually be spending my sprints looking for music.
oh, that's a good segue into the. My birthday is coming up on Sunday, and we are going. Me and Jace here are going to host a AuthorTube karaoke session on my channel on Sunday. At I believe I have it scheduled for 11:30 a.m. my time, so
So
two
that'd be
thirty Eastern.
2:30.
2:30 Eastern on Sunday. So, and then also the normal people who do the AuthorTube karaoke, that like the original people, are doing theirs on the 6th as well. I don't know what
At
time, but
4 p.m.
4 p.m.
Eastern.
Eastern. So yeah, 4 p.m. Eastern for theirs on the 6th, and then for us it'll be 2:30 Eastern.
I'm not sure if it's going to be on BC Brown's channel or Sako's channel.
I'm not sure either. So yeah, if you guys like AuthorTube karaoke, those are the next two times that it's going to be happening. And yeah,
See, Kaylee's one of our people.
she's one of us.
One of us. One of us.
So my writing playlist, if anybody's curious about it, it actually is on my channel. It's called Writing Playlist. It's got a lot of Taylor Swift on it, which I need to go through and weed out all the ones that I don't want on there. Got pretty much all, no, not pretty much, all of Regina Spektor's repertoire. And it's got a lot of 80s like power ballads, and I'm actually surprised I do not have a lot of Broadway on there.
Wow.
Yeah, well, because usually my writing playlist is centers around what the characters like to listen to, and not necessarily what I like to listen to.
Mm. Yeah, if I had a playlist for writing, none of it would have words on it.
Oh, I missed it. Alley Cat is here. Hello.
Hello, Alicat.
I've said that so many times today. My kiddo was supposed to go to my sister's, and now he's not. So all my plans for today went out the window, and now I'm lost. Oh, I'm sorry. My plans have actually improved because I didn't know that Jordan was going to get home early today, and then he did, and I'm like, yes.
Backup has arrived.
Well, it's Kara's birthday on Sunday. I think somebody mentioned that we had the same birthday, but I did not remember. Cool. Hopefully she doesn't do it at the same time because that would be sad.
I think she's gonna overlap something that we're doing that day, regardless.
Right.
Just because if we're gonna be on Amber's stream or
Right.
Skyla's stream now.
Yes, Skyla Craft.
That's gonna take a while to start using that name.
Right. How are we only 6 minutes in? I feel like it's been a million years. I'm like, oh, it's been like a solid 15 minutes, and then I look and it's 6 minutes. I'm like, oh, okay.
That's Jay Diddy.
Noelle actually didn't call him daddy the last time she saw him. She actually said Chase.
Rebrand.
Rebrand.
I already rebranded to Jace Maxwell.
Jace is his rebranding, guys. Get over it. Oh, man, I still have this open for the chemist, and I didn't. It calls to me. Jace, it calls to me. What do I do?
You make a decision. Do you want to work on that and delay your book even farther?
No, yes. I don't know what I want.
Or maybe you just treat yourself to working on it.
Yeah, I don't know. I want to work on it. I want to work on it, but I also want to work on my book, but I also want to work on this. Help me, I'm lost.
Oh. Amber wants in.
Ooh, oh yeah. Oh, I forgot that you said you had Tuesday off. I apologize. I will send you the link right
100%.
I will send you the link right this minute. As soon as I find you on Facebook.
I think my copy of Save the Cat Writes a Novel is coming Thursday. I finally stumbled into a little bit of money and got 7 books and a DVD.
Okay. The link has been sent to you via Facebook. I apologize for the delay. I forgot that you said you had the day off, and so now we're here. But please join.
Come in. Write with us.
I hear thumping downstairs. Sounds like Noelle's running around down there. No, I don't have a fun author name, just my regular one. My name is also my regular name. This is my normal name, Meadow. Meadow is my God-given name. Sorry, not my God-given name. My parents gave it to me.
Yes, my birth name is so generic that it would bring up 10 million hits that are not me.
Hello.
I'm sorry for forgetting you.
It's okay. I'm not normally off. You're good.
I know. You told me twice ahead of this. They're like, hey, I've got the day off and I want to join your stream, and I forgot.
I did tell you I would be late though, because I was doing my podcast.
True.
Oh.
That's why I took the 2 days off, because I'm doing the podcasting set up thing. Oh, that's bright. Let's
Well,
just
I'm
take
glad.
that way.
I'm glad you're here. Thank you, Novel Nana. I also like my hair. I'm a little bit upset because we didn't get enough hair dye, so there's some parts where it's still like really blonde. But all the stuff on top, when I have my hair down, covers up all the stuff that didn't get enough hair dye on it.
At least you have a little bit enough hair to like do one box. Before I cut my hair, it took like 2.5 boxes to do my hair.
3 boxes. Are these 3 boxes? To do
Why?
my hair is really thick.
Okay.
It's
I was
short.
just say because
So we got 1 box, and I'm like, oh, that'll be plenty. My hair is like super short, and it was like nowhere near enough. So we had to get 2 more boxes, and yeah, so we used 3 boxes of this color, and then we did another 1 box for my roots of a different color. So, but yeah, no, it was expensive to do my hair.
Ouch, Grayson.
once you've pierced it once, re-piercing is no big deal.
Yeah, it doesn't hurt so much to re-pierce ears. I'm not sure about a lip though, because I've never pierced a lip.
I don't know about a lip, but I do know re-piercing your tongue hurts.
My best friend Liz, she was over here not this last week, but the week before, and she spent the whole week with me, and we had to go get her tongue redone, and her tongue was swollen for the whole rest of the week.
Oh yeah.
And they didn't even have to re-pierce it, they just had to gauge it up a little bit to fit a standard tongue ring. And oh boy, I felt bad for her because she kept biting it and like getting it snagged whenever she would eat, and like
Yeah, I even though I've had my piercing for almost 10 years now, like if I go more than a night without it in, actually I can go 2 days now without it in, but after that, like getting it in hurts so bad.
Hey, Novel Nana, I feel your pain. This is my series Bible.
So the volume difference between you two ladies is very, very large.
Am I really loud or really quiet?
You're very quiet compared to Miss Skyla.
Sorry, I will go away from the mic.
Is this better?
If you want to talk about series Bible, I'm organized though. Mine is like, this is my character series Bible.
Yeah, but yours is like typed and printed.
No, it's the first pages as like an example.
Oh, and then the rest of it.
The rest are like, this is typed and then I write it in.
This is my timeline. I just finished redoing this yesterday because I had to fix some inconsistencies in my timeline, and it's all, each plot point is written out, and then it's color coded, and I have all that, and then I have my calendar, if I can point it the right direction, which also goes with this, but like shows me on the calendar when things are supposed to happen. And then I have my outline, which is several pages long.
This is unknown. Here's Unknown Happiness.
All
First
my
draft.
characters. Ooh, nice.
Happiness. That's what I wanted to write.
Yeah. First draft is single space, 12-point font, 84 pages front and back.
All right, Jace, I'm going to show you this, and you got to tell me which one you think my favorite character is. Here's my main character's character sheet. Here's Ambrose's character sheet.
Yep.
He gets 3 pages. And she has
3 pages.
She has that much.
I like how she said that. He has 3 pages.
Yeah, Ambrose is by far my favorite character, and I think the main reason why his character sheet is so long is because he's really old, and so he has a lot of experiences in life that are important.
See, this is the first draft of Unknown Family where I wrote it.
Everyone with fancy binders, I just have an army of sticky notes that I try not to lose.
Oh, you mean, hang on. Where'd it go? Wrong notebook. When I get done with my sticky notes on my thing for the book, I don't get rid of them. They just get put on paper.
They migrate.
Mine are actually.
I don't know why, because the entire thing's in the book. But if I need to think of a plot point, there's the notes. I don't know.
Yeah, I need to utilize Scrivener more. I have it, and I have some notes for book 2, and I just haven't done anything with it.
I can't get into Scrivener, and I think it's because I can't use Scrivener on my phone. So, like, all my notes, I have my sticky board, I take a picture of it, and then I have that in Office Online. So,
Oh, that is why I don't use Scrivener so much, is because it doesn't have dictation.
oh yeah, that's true.
I've lost
hear
some of
them.
mine, but these are my sticky notes. I tape them together.
I hear that the Mac version has, or the I version has dictation.
I'm talking about Scrivener.
Yeah.
Excuse me.
Okay, I didn't get to ask this a while ago, but I'm going to ask Kaylee, why does your name bring up connotations of tater tots at a barbecue?
What?
When y'all were talking about names, she says, "Okay, but your regular name is super cool." Laugh out loud. Mine brings up connotations of tater tots at a barbecue.
Oh, I missed that one.
So either Kaylee's not your real name because that does not bring up those connotations, or you know some kind of weird joke that I don't about tater tots barbecue and Kaylee. Because it ain't like it's kale or Lee for leaf. I don't know. Things I need to know.
Yeah, I also don't get it.
Now I'm just too curious to not know.
Questions that need answers, yo.
Oh, goodness. I am trying to teach myself how to use Canva today.
Well, in Scrivener and scribbled notes in 4 binders, plus notes on each books too. See, this is already really full, and it's only 1 book in here so far. I don't have book 2 in here yet, so I'm gonna have to get a second binder eventually.
I have a binder for every book.
Well, because I wanted to have just the 1 binder for the whole series, and I just don't think it's gonna.
Right, but once you write the 1 book, some of that will be able to go with the book instead of with the series.
Right.
You know, Bex, you are welcome.
Oh, to co-host? Yeah, for sure. If you want to be co-host, you can join right now if you want to.
Any Sunday with me, girl. I got you.
We love the hell out of you.
And also, in case we haven't heard it today, you are loved. Thank you.
And to add to that, you are a badass.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I got a question. Why didn't nobody tell me when they watched my video that my end screen was broken?
Your announcement video on Monday?
Yeah.
I haven't watched it yet.
Your end screen is broken?
Like the video I put, like I watched the whole, like, how do you do end screens? And the night before, like I had the whole video done and I went to go add the end screen after it uploaded and it looked okay on my end, but like when I went back and watched it the next morning, it was just a blank black box. I'm like, really? I didn't go to bed till midnight that night. Really? Was pissed.
Oh, I just scrolled up a little bit and saw this comment. Jace, you want to sing?
What was that?
You can catch up on the comments and sing for us till we get some more people here.
Oh, I missed that.
Me too. I was just scrolling back up and I was like, oh. Apparently, I've been not paying very much attention to the comments in general because I've missed a lot of them. All right, well, we are almost 20 minutes in. I think we should do a sprint.
We probably should. That's what the peeps are here for.
Indeed. Okay, Are we ready?
Are you ready?
Amber, would you like to do the battle cry?
Why, of course. Is it thinking or is it just waiting?
It's just waiting for me to press play.
Okay. I'm just making sure before I said anything. 3, 2, 1, sprint!
All right. How did everybody do?
We are back.
I'm trying to get a simple white background so I don't have to put curtains up and crap like this for my podcast, and it's saying it's empty. No, it's not empty. It's a color. White. I want it. What's so hard about that? It's
Sorry, I
white.
had a moment of freak out because I forgot that I opened up the stream, and I could hear us, and I was like, "Oh no, everybody can hear it!" And I'm like, "Wait, no, I have my headphones on. I'm good."
Oh.
So during that sprint, I mostly jammed out, but I did manage to write 123 words whilst jamming out because I am a freak and I can write words while I sing separate words.
How is it that you do that?
What about you guys? I have really severe ADD, and therefore I can focus on multiple things at once.
But none of them well.
No, honestly, it depends on what it is, honestly, because some things I can focus on two things at once and I can, like, it's great and I'm golden. Other times I cannot.
I
like,
can't even.
If I'm watching a movie and there's not a lot of dialogue, then I can't multitask because I won't be able to know what's going on. But if I'm watching a movie that there is a lot of dialogue, then I can do stuff on my phone or whatever and not have to look at the screen. But somehow I can listen to music with words, sing along to the song, and still manage to write 123 words.
Yeah, those are three completely separate tasks that my brain cannot merge.
Nope.
And Kaylee, you are not Kaylee. Spence, you are not a hole.
Maybe in a hole, but you're not a
See
hole.
the yeet boys and free my soul. I wanna get tossed in a fucking hole and drift away.
Really? Is that what you really feel?
I got some pages read from Save the Cat. Maybe I hate it less. See, I don't have one yet, and I don't have the money to buy one yet, so I'm just like stuck over here, like, yay, Save the Cat. I don't know what it's about.
It's a book.
Tis a book.
Save the cat, save the cat. What are they feeding you?
Okay, so now, Lana, I feel the pain of this, because my daughter may or may not do that on a regular basis. She may not have done it just yesterday, in fact. So I feel you. Okay. 249 had to rescue porch furniture from the storm outside. Lights are flickering. Please don't let the lights go out. Oh, I'm so sorry. That sounds kind of scary.
Hang on. Are you near the tropical storm? I don't know if it's still a tropical storm, if it's just rain now. Are you on the Carolinas? Florida Panhandle.
On the Carolinas. On
the Carolina coast. The coast that is the Carolinas. Are you on the state of Carolina? Dude, I haven't even eaten it. I'm so hyped.
Jace got mad at me yesterday because I said I had to itch my ear.
Yeah.
You know what, Jace? I have a scratch that I need to itch.
I am going to murder you.
I do that all the time. My mom's like, I thought you were an author. I was like, I can't words. We know this.
Scratch is transitive. Itch is intransitive.
Well, if it's transitive, doesn't that mean that it can be whatever, like, it can switch to mean the other thing?
No.
Dang.
That's why I make y'all edit. I don't care about that stuff. I just want
No,
to
I know that itch is not the verb and that I should not use it as a verb, but I'm going to use it from now on. Natalie managed to edit half a chapter in the sprint. Awesome. Good job. Novelin is multitasking. Got to get some laundry folded, then back to writing. Good luck with both of those things. Then Save the Dog 2. I
Save the
think
cat,
I
save the
still
dog.
prefer John Truby's 22 Steps, but I don't own that. I own Save the Cat for now. Once the book buying ban is over, I'm going nuts.
That's the only thing I hate about the book buying ban. It's like it's a great idea until you realize how much you don't have afterwards, and you're like,
I'm not banned from buying books. I just don't have any money, so I can't buy books.
this is true too.
This is why whenever I go to like Walmart or Target, they usually have like books on sale. Like Target usually has like a buy one get one free thing going on for books, so I always get way too many books. And I can't go to thrift stores either, I found, because I mean, granted, they're not that expensive. The thrift store that me and Jordan like to go to, all their books are usually $1, and then sometimes they're on sale for $4 for $1. So I got some gems from the thrift store, but I don't have any more space for books.
I don't either, but I still keep buying.
I've got that shelf over there that is stuffed full of books already. I have one bookshelf downstairs that's stuffed full of books, and another bookshelf in my living room that's stuffed full of books. And I keep buying more books, and so I have stacks of books that don't have
So
places.
what you're saying is you need more bookshelves.
Yes, that's what exactly what I'm saying.
That's what I'm hearing out of that.
Okay, Kaylee said East Coast, Rhode Island. We're getting the blowback from the storm, not the brunt of it, but it's still pretty strong.
Yeah.
Alley Cat did some editing and reading. Nice. Auntie Spence, it's a great idea. And then I realized I have $400 worth of new books I want to buy in my Amazon cart. Oh, geez.
So I want your guys' opinion because everyone here is, for the most part, the first ones that left comments on my, I gotta find it, on my video, and you support me and you love me. What do you think about that for a podcast picture?
Well, that's pretty.
I like it. It's kind of blurry at the moment because, you know, internet, but for me anyways, it's blurry. I don't know if it's blurry for everybody else.
I can see it fine. Yeah.
It's pretty. I like the background picture with like the stars and stuff.
Yeah, it's another type of picture to my the one I had on my front. I like. Now I just gotta work on like a background for my when I'm interviewing that thing, the words. Since it doesn't like to just be a white screen. How dare it?
I feel that, Haley. When me and Jordan, when we buy a house in the future, it's 100% has to have an extra bedroom that I can make into an office, or we're not buying it. And I'm gonna have a whole wall of bookshelves.
I think as a writer, that's like a must on everyone's list. Maybe I'm wrong, but like, I either need a living room that has plenty of room for it, or I need like something.
Or a Beauty and the Beast library.
That,
Like
yeah.
what I have in my book.
Yeah.
Jace, you've seen the library in my book. It's pretty cool. It's pretty cool.
See?
It is good.
No, I'm keeping track of this explosion that was in Lebanon.
Oh.
I heard about that this morning, but I've been too busy to go on and look at it. Because I've only got 2 days to do so much shit. So much shit.
A bunch of people were recording the fire on their phones. It was like in some like dock warehouse, it looked like. And the explosion that came from it looked like it wiped out like an entire city block.
Oh, goodness. So it
It-
probably hit like a main.
Apparently, well, you could see in the fire there were a bunch of mini explosions, and apparently it was a fireworks storage.
Oh.
but it was also next to it some sort of like propane storage.
Ouch.
So all of that just went up at once and like a giant mushroom cloud.
That's terrifying.
I can only imagine.
You were tagged, Skyla, you were tagged in a tweet on Twitter so that you can see how strong the winds are.
Oh. Awesome.
Sako, yeah, hurricane ran through VADC last night and this morning. And you have some approval for your picture that you showed us.
Thank you guys.
Every bookworm deserves a Beauty and the Beast library. Forget flowers. Gift me a damn library.
All right. I love you guys. I've got another meeting, so I'm going to jump out.
Okay.
Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you guys for looking and approving. You're not on my picture. I'm still work in progress, but yeah. Thank you guys. Bye.
Bye. But yeah, what I read, so far there are at least 30 dead and thousands injured, and the hospitals are getting overrun.
That's scary.
But yeah,
we're almost an hour in and we've only done one sprint. What is wrong with us today?
we only did one sprint. But yeah, we need to get our butts in line.
We've only done one sprint. All right.
God, it's like when we try and work just us together.
Yeah, where we get nothing done. All right. Let's get this going. Do you want to do a battle cry?
Sure. We're gonna sprint in 3, 2, 1. Sprint, baby.
All right, just another sprint gone.
Okay, unmute.
Unmute.
I had to.
I went down and switched some laundry around, and that's all I did productive for this stream. For the sprint, I mean.
For the stream.
For the whole stream, that's all I've done. No, I didn't write any words, but I went and switched the laundry.
This time I took care of some nice stuff, and then I opened a song that I started to practice for karaoke.
Oh, speaking of which, you don't have to open Facebook right now, but I sent you a link to a song that I think would sound like a bomb.
Well, now
with
I have
your
to open
deep
it.
Voice. It's kind of country. It's like country western style song, but it's from the soundtrack of a video game. But it's like a deep voice type of song, and I was listening to it. I'm like, ooh, Jace would sound great with this song.
What is a Delta kind of day, Bex?
Yes, what is a Delta kind of day? I feel like you said it before, but I can't remember.
But I like up above, sweet baby Jesus, give me patience, because if you give me strength, I'm going to pick up this desktop and launch it out the window.
Yeah, I started laughing because I came back from doing the laundry and I saw all of her comments at once, and they were just cracking me up. Yeah, it was really funny. So I'm just like, OMG.
Yeah, but I actually saw some sort of TV show like maybe 15, 20 years ago, and it was actually a nun. And I think it was on a Sunday morning, and it was like a televised thing, but she was talking about how people pray for God to give them strength, and that's not the best thing to pray for because God listens.
Yeah, I usually, when I'm praying for like God give me whatever, it's usually patience. Sometimes it's like wisdom or knowledge to know what to do in a situation. And I think sometimes I've straight up been like, please make me a better wife.
No, I think what she was saying was when you ask for that stuff, not only does God listen, but God sends stuff to test that.
Mm.
So when you ask for patience, you also get the stuff to test your patience.
Oh, yeah, I remember. Don't even leave the airport. That's Delta.
Got it.
I don't remember the whole story, but I remember her saying a story about something to do with an airport and like her brother or something, or like a friend. Can't remember. I remember the story. I just don't remember what the story was about. But I remember that, and that Delta is like a stress thing, like a stressful day or a long day type of a situation. Lord, give me peace.
Lord, give me a peace.
Mm. I didn't write any more on this chapter, but I'm struggling with this chapter because I'm rewriting their breakup scene, and I kind of know how I want it to be because I have 2 lines of dialogue here that I'm like, yes, I want to have these in here, where she said, like, I can't stay here. I feel like I'm losing my mind. I have to get out of the city. And he says, I don't want to move backwards in this relationship. Long distance is not an option, and that's why they break up, because she's like, I can't stay, and he's like, well, then I guess we're done.
And it makes a lot more sense. There's no irrational freakouts this time on this draft.
Yeah, yes, it's much better. Oh, Novelina agreed with you.
Mm-hmm.
I usually try not to pray for patience because he will put me in situations to test the patience. Okay, Alicat, mostly read since my mom had to use her laptop. I'm using hers because mine is broken for the whole sprint. Also watching YouTube videos. Fun. I have to use Jordan's, either the desktop that I'm on right now or Jordan's really, really old computer from 2009 that is really crappy. But I'm trying to do my streams and stuff from this computer now on from now on because the other one I cannot share my screen, otherwise my internet just shuts down on the computer.
I'm probably short-circuiting Bex's brain right now, flipping between like good Christian and naughty boy.
Kaylee did 226, and MC has discovered her love interest might be immortal. That sounds familiar, Jace. I have a similar chapter in my book, but it's not a might be situation. It's a he gets shot in the head, and then all of a sudden he's fine, and she's like, what the fuck?
Vert de Ferk. Yeah, if you ever want to say it without getting caught by censors, do it the Swedish chef way.
Word to Ferk.
Vert de Ferk. Bork, bork, bork.
Spence read more Save the Cat writes a novel. Less about it now, but still not a stan yet. Well, I hope you can come to terms with it, and hopefully it's useful for you.
I just need to read it because it's like becoming the industry standard type of thing. The Midwest Whiplash. Yep.
It's so hot up here. I can't put my arms on the tables because they get so sweaty that they like slip around on the desk.
Slip around. Slip around. Slip up, and get down.
It's all slick on my forearms from being on the desk like this. And it's gross and uncomfy.
Yeah, I don't think my voice is going to be able to handle this particular song this week.
No, but I just wanted you to see it.
No, not the one that you did. I'm talking about the one I'm looking at. The one I talked about earlier.
Yes. I can't decide what I want to sing. I just want to sing stuff.
There are a bunch of things that I want to sing, but unfortunately, they're layered vocals.
Right.
Which it's like, okay, but you can't do that in karaoke. Because it's like either layered by one person singing it and starting the next verse while the previous verse's vocals are still going. It's like, yeah, that's not possible.
I want to do duets sometimes, but I can't do a duet by myself.
Yeah, and you can't do a duet on StreamYard either. We tried that.
Yeah, the only time I could do it is if Jordan was home, and he's not usually home, so... Oh, and Novel Nana says she's gonna go, stupid computer, and all the craptacular things going on. But I have you all, and I love you all, not have you all. I love you all, and we'll catch y'all at another time. Happy writing. Thanks for the stream. You're welcome. I'm glad you were able to be here.
Great to have you.
Jace, you have a talent for making anything dirty.
Yes, I do.
I also kind of have a talent for that, but usually accidentally. Like yesterday, me and Jace had a business meeting. We were working on some stuff for our editing business, and I was like, all right, well, let's both work on our respective parts, or what did I say? Let's both work on our respective parts, and we can meet up again tomorrow. And I realized what I said, and I was just quiet for a long time. Like, I cannot with myself right now.
Yeah, but it's even more funny when people are like, no, Jace, I didn't mean it like that, and I hadn't even gone there yet.
Right?
And like, I wasn't going to go there until they took me there.
Was it on Sunday when Eva said, you use it and she will come? She's like, I mean a peer, Jace! I meant a peer!
Yep, that has actually happened like all my life. I didn't mean it that way. I didn't think about it that way until you said it.
Right.
But now that you mention it.
Right. I really need to finish this scene, because once I finish this breakup scene, I can move on to the next chapter, which doesn't need very much editing. I'm frustrated.
I'm frustrated that I've had this scene for my book that's like 2 lines of it just sitting here looking at me, and I haven't touched it
Mm.
because all I want to do is play.
Play with what?
Vidya games.
Mm. I had to put my phone out of reach, out of like my immediate reach, so that I wouldn't grab it and start playing games on it. Because sometimes when I'm struggling with like my writing or whatever, and I'm like, this is so hard, I just grab my phone and I start playing a game, and then I never get done what I needed to get done.
Oh, that's what we're calling it these days.
Bruh. Have a good rest of your day, Becky. Don't encourage him.
Oh, that takes me way back. There was a show on Nickelodeon in the 80s called You Can't Do That on Television. And I think maybe Bex would know it, but that's about it. But there was a recurring skit that they would do with a couple parents and the teenagers, and the father would always be like, "Don't encourage your mother."
The only game shows I ever watched on TV were Family Feud, Wheel of Fortune, and Jeopardy.
Game shows.
There was one actually, I can't remember what it was called. It was like a family game show where they would have to like answer trivia questions about other members of their family to see like which family knew each other the best.
Bex did know the show. Oh yeah, it was a Canadian show. Devin would have known it too. And who was the super famous celebrity that came from that show? It's like remember, it's a comedy kid/teen variety show. Yes, they were on it, but there was one girl that was on the show that hit it pretty damn big. Yep, Devin got it. Alanis Morissette.
Oh, really?
Mm-hmm.
And also, Eva's here now. We were actually just talking about you a moment ago.
Oh, Martika that did Toy Soldiers was on that show too?
Yeah, this one right here. The girl Martika.
I had a crush on Alistair, but I don't know what he went on to after that.
Mm. Also, okay, so Devin, since you're Canadian, there's a show,
Kids Incorporated. Okay.
there's a kids words function the way I want you to. Thank you. There is a show that me and Jordan like to watch sometimes, Canada's Worst Driver and / Canada's Worst Handyman, because it's the same concept and same host and everything, but it's driving and construction. But have you ever watched those? Because they're great. I keep finding Noelle's. Okay, so she's got this little, like, husky right here, and I keep finding it in the most random places in my house.
You're finding what? I was typing something.
This toy.
Oh, you did say husky. Okay. I heard husky. I'm like, wait, no, I'm sure that's not the word I was. The MMC from back in the day. That had everybody on it.
Kids Incorporated also have Jennifer Love Hewitt. The days of paid Disney before today's days of paid Disney. I love Kids Incorporated and Mickey Mouse Club.
Yeah, the MMC, Mickey Mouse Club, that had 2 members of NSYNC It had Christina Aguilera, Britney Spears, Carrie Russell.
I watched PBS mostly because it was the only channel that had cartoons that we got for free because we did not have cable.
Trying to remember that there was another one. What's his name? On the note from the Notebook.
Ryan Gosling.
Yes.
Oh, Devin, they're great. They added the last 3 seasons of Canada's Worst Driver on Netflix, and we watched them, and they're some of the greatest TV gold I've ever seen. Novel Nana, you keep saying you're going to leave, and then you're still here.
That's because we keep dredging up past TV shows. It's like she's like, I know this. I remember this.
My best friend does bonfires a lot, so he keeps his shovel in his car. When people notice and ask, he smiles and says, "It's a secret tool that will help us later." That sounds kind of creepy, honestly.
It's Chekhov's shovel. And there was one more show I remember from back then. I think it was on Nickelodeon. It was 15. And one of the actors on that, the youngest boy from that show, was Ryan Reynolds.
Mm. Oh, speaking of Nickelodeon, I saw a TikTok yesterday that was somebody that was doing like a meme with all the Nickelodeon shows, but the song that they used like over top of their meme was from Disney. And I was like commenting, I was like, using a Disney song over a joke about Nickelodeon, that's brave. Ooh, Fergie was on Kids Incorporated too.
Oh, was? Oh, yeah. I think I remember that too.
See, I didn't watch any of those shows because I didn't have cable until I was in high school, and the only shows that were on at that time on like Nickelodeon, Disney, that kind of thing was Hannah Montana, Wizards of Waverly Place, Good Luck Charlie. iCarly was still on. Victorious and Sam and Cat. You know, those really crappy ones that nobody really likes that much.
But it was Ariana Grande
That's
being
the only
annoying
thing
as hell.
that's the only good thing that came out of that show is that Ariana Grande got really famous because of it. Yeah, see, guys, my birthday that's coming up on Sunday, I'm turning 24. I'm young. Y'all are just old.
Careful, we outnumber you.
I know. But it's not necessarily that I'm young, too, is that there was a lot of shows. Like, I didn't watch That's So Raven until the show was over on reruns because I did not have, like, we were poor, living in the middle of nowhere, and we did not have cable. We had PBS, and that was it. That was the only channel we had on our TV, and everything else, we would get DVDs from Netflix, and we would watch them together as a family.
I'm looking up the Red Green Show because I do not remember that one. I don't think I ever saw it.
Devin's oldest niece is my age. Wow. Novel Nana's kid, I think her son, she said just turned 24 a few days ago. So Kaylee's a 90s baby, will be 30 in October. And Devin turns 35 next week. Or 35. I meant 45, but I said 35. So you're a decade younger now. You're welcome.
Okay, that nerdy looking guy from the Red Green Show is kind of cute.
Okay, here's my shows growing up. I watched, when I went to my grandma's house, I watched Hey Arnold, Cat Dog, Cow and
Cat
Chicken,
dog, cat dog.
Courage the Cowardly Dog, um, the Rugrats, and then at home, because we only had PBS, I watched Between the Lions, Reading Rainbow, Wishbone, Zoom, Zaboomafoo, Sesame Street when it was actually good, because it's not that good anymore. Cyber Chase. There's so many gold from. There's so much gold from PBS. Oh, Martha Speaks. Oh, she's 26. Yay. I don't know. I feel out of the loop when I'm on stream with an old person. My mom would probably get your references because she's a year older than you are.
Oh, thanks for that.
You're welcome. My mom just turned 44 in June. I always remember how old she is and how old my grandma is because the last digit of our age is always the same. With a 20-year gap between me and my mom, and a 40-year gap between my mom and my grandma. So.
Yeah, Devin, you're a year and a half older than me. You can't call me old, and you probably shouldn't call me daddy anymore.
No, Devin is 35 now.
Oh, is that how it works?
We established, because I accidentally said 35, Devin is 35 now. I'm older than Meadow's mom? Damn.
The one that I liked on PBS was Ghost Rider.
That one's good. Jordan's favorite is Between the Lions. That one was pretty good. I don't know. I think my favorite one that I watched all the time was probably Cyber Chase. Okay, so they still do Cyber Chase reruns on PBS now, and every time, because whenever Noelle's up here with me watching cartoons, I put on PBS because I have the app on the TV, and every time it comes on, I like sing the song and get way too into it. Oh, Arthur, also, that's actually still going.
Someone should do the Arthur theme song for karaoke.
And I said, hey, wonderful time of day. You can learn to work and play and get along with each other.
And you know there's going to be people jamming when
Right?
you do it.
Yeah, so
The
did you
Magic
new
School
episodes
Bus.
of Cyber Chase? Bruh. You have no idea how excited that makes me. No, but the Arthur newer episodes are actually really good. Some people complained because the teacher, Mr. Ratburn, in one of the new episodes from a few months ago, he got married to the guy who runs the candy store.
Oh, okay.
And there were some stupid adults that were complaining that they made Mr. Ratburn gay, and I'm like, bruh, there's gay people in the world. Wouldn't you want your children to be loving and accepting of them? And the way they did it in the episode was really cool too, because it was the kids found out he was getting married, and there was this lady that was like really mean that was like planning the wedding, and so they thought that he was getting married to her, and they're like, oh my god, we have to stop the wedding. She's so mean. He's gonna be so miserable. And so the whole episode is them trying to figure out how to stop the wedding. And then when they get to the wedding, they find out that the mean girl was actually his sister. And then they find out that he's getting married to the candy store guy. And they're like all happy. And they're like, oh, yay, that guy's really nice. He's going to be so happy. And they like enjoy the wedding and have a good time.
Aw.
Yeah, it was really cute.
Yeah, I always see those arguments of, oh, they're too young to be exposed to, homosexuality, and it's like, but you're asking them at 5 whether they have a girlfriend.
Yeah, no, it's ridiculous. It's absolutely ridiculous. And unfortunately, I know it well enough because I grew up in a very religious household. as to what it's actually like for people to be homophobic, even if they're not like outright like, oh, I hate all the gays. They're still enough homophobic that it's like uncomfortable. So that's why I haven't come out to my family about being bisexual.
Or bisexual.
Bisexual. Yes, because adults are stupid. They are. They are stupid.
Do we want to knock out another sprint
Yeah,
before
we should. Today's stream has not been super productive.
He was right. They don't watch your YouTube.
No, they don't. At least not that I'm aware of. But I don't really care if they know anyways, because it's not really any of their business. But I've never just outright told them. You know, one more point. I had my dad tell me one time, he was trying to give me this talk about how they'll always love me or whatever, and he's like, even if you were a lesbian, we would still love you. And it's like, I hope you would, because there's nothing wrong with being a lesbian. Like, I don't know why you had to bring that up, but okay. All right, you ready? Here we go. 3, 2, 1. Right word. Woo.
Ooh, we done.
I did write a little bit during that sprint, but I got distracted because my best friend Liz called me and asked me if I would drive her to the dentist tomorrow because she has to get her wisdom.
Do you have a second car?
No, but I'm just gonna drive Jordan to. Well, we do. Okay, so we have 2 cars. One of them is mine, and the other one is Jordan's. But his car at the moment, the AC doesn't work, and it has a issue with it misfiring, and he hasn't had a chance to fix it yet. So he's using mine. So I will just drive him to work and then have to pick him up at the end of the day.
Got it.
Or we could take her truck because she just can't drive herself because she's gonna drive here and stay the night here tonight, and then we could take her truck if we needed to. So that's also an option. But yeah, she's like, "Hey, can I come crash at your house tonight?" I was like, "Sure." And she's like, "Oh, and I need you to drive me to the dentist tomorrow." And I was like, "Why?" She's like, because they're gonna be putting me under and I can't drive myself." I was like, "Oh, okay, sure." Yeah. Okay. Let's look at the comments. Oh, how much did I write though? I wrote 94 words.
I wrote not a damn thing.
You wrote a bunch of stuff in the
I
comments.
guess.
Speculating about what different characters' sexual orientations and such
What they
are.
could possibly be if they wanted to give them orientations.
Second husband. Okay, so also we've learned something from OK Word. Panromantic is cool with dating or pursuing a relationship with anyone, regardless of gender or sex. And demisexual, I did know demisexual, is when you feel sexually attached. Words function the way I want you to, please. Is when they feel sexually attracted to people who they have a close connection with. Okay, who's the? Are we still talking about Elsa with
I
being
think this was Elsa, yeah.
Yeah. Okay, Elsa could be Demi. If you can find a place that sells a husband, let me know. Ida Cave, she wants her. Yeah, I don't really feel like she wanted romance in the second one either. She seems like she's pretty content to be by herself.
Which is a very strong argument for Ace.
Yeah. She could even be aromantic asexual.
Mm-hmm.
Who knows? Across Rise of the Guardians, Jack Frost is A, sexy, and B, close enough to androgyny to be possible as an NB. Ooh. That's a crossover that would be a crossover worth seeing. And Natalie said they're looking forward to the new Dune movie. Me too. Because the Dune movie from the 80s or 70s or whatever year it came out, that is not it, honey. No, thank you.
And they usually cast hotties for both Fade and Paul.
See, the main reason why I did not like the original Dune movie is because one of my favorite characters in the book is Leto, Duke Leto, and his death in the book is really impactful. And in the movie, he was barely there, and I didn't care when he died. And I was like, "What the hell is this? What was the point of this?" And also, I felt really bad for the doctor dude in the book too, and I didn't feel anything for him in the movie. So it's just a big load of steaming crap. Is that movie? But yeah, the new one looks so good. It looks so good. Sting, okay, no, that is not it. Okay, sorry, I need to scroll back. A lot of speculation about the Grinch, but we established that he did actually have a girlfriend in the Jim Carrey version of the movie.
But that doesn't necessarily carry across.
I suppose not. And also we had, oh, where did it go? We had Sarah come in, and then oh, that's okay. You don't have to come to every stream. I don't go to every stream either, so
It's not possible anymore.
no, definitely not.
There were like 3 overlapping streams before this.
Yeah. Also, speaking of which, after we wrap up here, Charlie Dorset actually is doing a pop-up stream that went live about 30 minutes ago. So if you guys are interested in going to that, you can go do more sprints over there once we wrap up. You look at Chick Kiss the Mayor's fiance reminds me of the meme that the guy she told you not to worry about. Okay. Kaylee hit a wall with the plot and only wrote 95 words. That's okay. 95 is not an only. It's a awesome job. So good job. Alley Cat did more editing, and one of the characters is gonna rescue the MC. Gonna be an intense scene. Ooh, that sounds fun. Oh, okay, I skipped this, so the next comment I was gonna click on wasn't gonna make any sense. This is a weird transition, but my town's mayor was campaigning around town today with like peak small town energy, a van with the doors open blasting, vote this person for mayor. Sounds like big, small, something energy. Yeah, so I'm not the only one that thinks that. Yay. I think most people think that about the original Dune movie, and it's just even if I hadn't read the book, I still wouldn't have liked that movie because it was dumb. Sting is an escapee from a steampunk steampunk. Yep, that's not
Steampunk. Yeah.
that's what I meant to say. No, steampunk asylum in the first Dune movie. Devin, I am everywhere. I am everywhere.
They keep remaking Doom, but they've never remade Barbarella.
They've only made one version of Dune. And now they have the second one. What do you mean they keep remaking Dune?
Oh, there's been several, I believe.
Have there?
Mhm.
I've only heard of the one, and then the new one.
This is the one that's coming up is going to be at least the 3rd.
There's 3 overlapping streams right now, at least because I am on all of them. You are everywhere. Oh, speaking of which, Charlie, their sprint just ended. Okay. Well, we went 2 hours with only 3 sprints. Usually we can get 4, but we were not on our game today.
We got a little chattier than normal.
It's okay.
Or just as chatty as normal.
Honestly, usually during my streams, we can usually get 4 20-minute sprints in, but today we were just not on it. It's okay. So I think we've been going for just over 2 hours. Do we want to just do outros or?
Yeah, we could. I mean, my outro is your outro. Just for my outro, it's ditto to everything that Meadow says.
Okay, except for the name. All right, well, say your name at least.
I am Jace Maxwell, author and editor. I'll talk about my author stuff. I
Cool.
write new adult/adult sci-fi, fantasy, urban fantasy, paranormal, horror. My current one is a young adult urban fantasy set in San Francisco, and it's got a massive world that is going to cover several series of books.
Nice. Chase's book is really good, and you guys should all look forward to when he finally finishes it, so you can read it too.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Okay, I'm putting the link for Charlie's stream in there because that's the only stream that I have open at the moment other than mine. Anybody who's not already over there that wants to keep doing sprints and such, you can just click on that link. All right, my outro, I suppose. Hello, I am Meadow Lamro. I write new adult urban fantasy, mystery, and LGBTQ plus, and I do my live streams every Tuesday like this. I am one half while the other half is right
Yep, you got it.
there. Well, because I kept pointing back like this. Right there. The other half is right there of Rose City Editing. We are currently available to work on stuff. So if you want to hire us, please let us know. You can contact us at Rose City Editing on Instagram and Twitter, or you can email rosecityeditingllc@gmail.com. I'll put all of that in the description once I end this. We're also 2 quarters of Auth Therapy, but that is a little bit on hiatus right now because one of our quarters is dealing with some personal stuff at the moment. So we don't know when we'll be able to reschedule the one that was supposed to be on Sunday yet. So just keep your eyes peeled for that. Also, it is my birthday on this next coming Sunday, and me and Jace will be hosting a session of AuthorTube karaoke for my birthday on this channel. I have it scheduled currently for 11:30 my time, so 2:30 Eastern on Sunday. So if you want to go to that, then that's there. And I think that is everything. Yes, that's everything. So thank you everybody for being here, and I will see you hopefully on Sunday.
Woohoo!
Toodles.